Hey teacher friend, welcome back to my channel. My name's Molly and I'm a 5th grade teacher who helps other elementary teachers just like you eliminate stress during literacy time so you can spend more time teaching and less time prepping. With back to school right around the corner, I wanted to give you 5 teaching hacks for classroom management that have helped me tremendously in the last 9 years. Okay, so my first one, this is also for parenting as well. I am not a parent, so I'm giving this as a tip because I would second guess myself when I was first starting out teaching because I thought I don't have kids, so, parents won't listen. Not true. Most parents know that you spend so much time with kids at school that you know what you're talking about. Plus, you went to school to be a teacher. So don't let that stop you. But this tip is super simple, but it's very hard for a lot of people. And it's not being afraid to say no. And no means no. And if you can start off the school year strong with that one, your students will stop asking you for things that they know that they're not supposed to be asking about. And you will have kids that will still test the boundaries, and you can always tell at home that when their mom or dad says no, it doesn't mean no, it means maybe. But for you, you have so many kids to manage in your classroom, no really has to mean no. So if they're asking you to do something that's not a part of the routine for that time, that's really going to throw other people off, no means no. And then having a follow through with that. So if you ask me again, then this will happen. It doesn't have to be super punitive, but it definitely needs to have some kind of a consequence for those kids that continue to ask you, even though you've told them to knock it off. So follow through, no means no, and they will get the point during the school year that you mean business. And you don't have to be mean about it. You can just say no and be okay with it. All right, next. This one was transformative for me, and it's very simple. Using a number line. It helps kids keep their own personal space. They know where to line up, especially those K and 1 learners, those kindergartners, those first graders that can't figure out who was in front of them, who was behind them, but they, by golly, can remember the number they are. And then you can correspond the number to their book tub and their mailbox. It makes it so much easier for you, and you don't have to keep trading their name out throughout the year. So use a number line to help with personal space as well as getting kids in line quicker so that they don't have to keep practicing that routine as much. They just get it down quickly. Number 3, whole brain teaching. This is something that I started doing my 4th year of teaching, and it was very transformative. The best tip I can give you is to get the book, and I'll leave a link in the description box below, and you can start slowly. Don't feel like you have to implement everything on day one, but I can tell you that you will increase your students' engagement, and whenever you get observed by your admin, you will see a huge difference in your scores because your students will be very engaged with whole brain teaching. Okay, number 4, give students something I like to call a choiceless choice. I think I learned this when I was doing Jumpstart when I was in college. And basically, it's where you give 2 choices that you're okay with. So you can either have recess now, or you can have it later when you finish your work. Something that you're okay with as the teacher. This really helps them because they feel like they have a say and you're giving them a choice, but they're 2 things that you can live with. And I also find this to be really helpful for parents as well. I've been asked before, how do you get them to do things? And choiceless choice comes in. So giving them 2 options that you're okay with. Okay, number 5 and my last one. Daily 5 helps create independent learners. I have a whole series on Daily 5. If you missed it, go check it out. There's 4 to 5 videos that you can go and watch and how to implement Daily 5 in your classroom. And it is going to transform the way you teach your reading block, your literacy block. It has a classroom management structure built into it. And when you do it with fidelity or with a few little tweaks, you'll be amazed. And in one of my videos, I explain exactly how I do it in my own classroom, and it works for kindergartners and first graders. So don't let that stop you from trying it. All right, well, I hope these 5 tips will help you with your classroom management going into the year. Just know that you are a great teacher, and no matter what, sticking with what you said you were going to do is going to be the most effective strategy you can do, and no means no. If you're looking to transform your literacy block and you liked the content from those Daily 5 videos, then you'll love my free 10-step guide where I'll walk you through exactly how to set up your literacy block so you can have more independent learners and incorporating Daily 5. I'll leave that in the description box below, and it's a quick and easy guide to get you started for back to school time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a teacher friend, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.